Hi. See who comes in. A little late today, a little late. What? Why are you barking at me? Who's all here? Wow, I got lots of gray hair, man. It's time to dye it. Which one? Come here. Three and a half minutes in and nobody's joined us yet there, girly. Girly, girly. Woof, woof, woof. Who's here? Who's fly? Supposed to be dead. It's cold out. Who's here? Who's here? Who's here? Okay, that fly is gonna get on my nerves. Hey, Miss Shadow. Miss Shadow. What? You're barking at me, but you're not telling me what. Woof, woof. Who's here? Say hi. I'm late today. I'm late. I had stuff to do this morning. Woof. All right. Average girl. Hey, wandering haggis. Oh, no problem. Can you refresh? I still gotta name the guinea pig. Yes, I have a guinea pig now. He is a rescue. He's a rescue. He was very, very, very neglected from a previous owner. And I had to take him. I had to. He does need to see a vet. But I can see chat now. I couldn't before. And then all of a sudden it just popped up like all at once. I see it now. It just popped up all at once. There was apparently a delay on my side with the chat. It's loading now. It wasn't. I was like, nobody's here, nobody's talking to me, and then all of a sudden, bam, they were all there. Come here, Bella. Come here, Bella. Can you guys hear me, see me? Oh, it's your signal. Well, that's stinky. Ian forgot so many things at the house. He forgot his bracelet that Courtney made him. He forgot his pocket knife. Got his name on it. He forgot his hat for work, so he's borrowing his cousin's. He forgot some things. You only popped in to say hi before your power nap. You're having a power nap. It is late there. So, or later there. You'll have to catch the replay to hear about the guinea pig. Or I'll probably post a separate video about him. Because I'm going to need help with him, guys. I am going to need help with him. What do you want? What do you want? I just got a text from me and I said, don't forget Sagira's meds. I'm like, I already gave them to her. I got to get on housework in a few, have to at least do basic cleaning. Oh, when is Ian visiting again? Ian will be here on Friday again, but maybe his dad can like swing him up here at some point to pick up at least his work stuff. He can do without the other stuff until he's back, but I don't want to make an additional trip just to bring his hat. Well, come here. Stop just standing there barking at me. Wow, 9.5 hours. Woo! Yeah, I was at work for 11 hours, so I wasn't around to join any lives. I was working. And of course, every Monday morning when I wake up in the morning, my hands are swollen because of my carpal tunnel and stuff. It doesn't happen any other morning. Monday morning, my hands are swollen. Hey, Ralph, how you doing? What you want? You work 70 hours a week? Yeah, see, I wouldn't be able to work 70 hours a week. My anxiety would go whoosh. You'll get the replay. Have a great nap. Have a great nap, Haggis. Not counting YouTube and bedtime. Yep. So I brought a guinea pig home yesterday. His previous owners did not take care of him. And I want to give him a good home. I want to get him to the vet and I want to find out approximately how old they think he is and get him any treatment that he might need. He's got a wound on his front left foot. I think it's his left foot. It might be his right foot. I'll have to remind myself by looking at him. And his foot is like double the size it should be. And it's not even the same color anymore. It's kind of turning black, which is not really that good. My old man can hit 60 hours easy in a week. He works hard for us. Aw. But yeah, I really want to get him to the vet. In the meantime, he's going to get ointment and stuff on his foot for the part of the wound that is open. And I'm not putting any bedding down that's going to be harsh on his feet. But I need to get him to the vet. But that's also where I'm really hoping that my loyal supporters can help me with, because I don't have the money for treatment for him. I wanted to give him that chance, but I'm really hoping that all you guys who love animals can maybe help me out, like some donations or something, because I don't know what he's going to need. I don't know if he's just going to need antibiotics. I don't know if he's going to need surgery. With his foot turning black, the fear is that that part of his limb is dying and he might need it amputated. I don't have the funds for that. If it's just antibiotics, that would be wonderful. But I'm gonna need help with him. I couldn't turn away taking him home and giving him that chance, because he was so badly neglected by the previous owner, and I really want him to have a good life. He had severely long toenails. Not partially could be what's wrong with his foot. I don't know. But I cut his nails. He needs to have a bath. So that I'm going to be working on today later as well, giving him a bath and cleaning him up. But yeah, he needs to see a vet. But, vets can be expensive, especially when they're exotic vets. And a guinea pig and a bird and any animal that's not a dog or a cat is considered an exotic pet. And sometimes treatment, is more expensive than you'd like it to be. If you can't, I'm not even worried about it. I'm going to do what I can for him. Any help is appreciated, but not expected. It's just a plea. It's just a little plea. And if people can help, that's wonderful, because I want to give him the best possible, because he didn't have the best possible before. Let me get him. I'm going to get him so you guys can see him. I'm still trying to decide on a name. I keep going back and forth with him. I feel like he needs a really special name, and I can't. I'm horrible at picking names. Last week, Monday morning and home, Saturday. Yeah. And that, I know, I can understand that with being on the road. When my husband has to go out of town for work, he doesn't work on the road, but there's a lot of time where he has to travel to get to his job. And they do pay him for the drive. So he gets a lot of overtime just from the driving. All right, let me get him, because he is such a sweetheart. Ooh, gotta open the cage. There we go. Hey, buddy. Here. It's okay. Oh boy. Oh, it's a good boy. Good boy. I gotta clean out his cage again because right now all that's down on the bottom is paper towel. Here he is. He's such a sweetheart, you guys. He's such a sweetheart. He's huge. He's a huge guinea pig. But he needs some vet care and I need help. Um, I didn't want I want him to have the best care possible. This is the foot that is having the problem. You see the wound on the bottom of his foot? It's also a lot more swollen. This is a normal foot, you guys. Normal foot, normal foot. Not normal foot. So he needs to see a vet. And I need help with that, you guys. He is a sweetheart. I need a name for him. A very special name for him. Hey, Ginger. But yeah, I want him to have, he was so neglected, you guys. He was filthy. His nails were curling around. Um, he needs a lot of love. And I'm just hoping that maybe some of you will have, feel led to donate and help out with a vet bill. Um, the dog is going crazy because I don't know if he's going to just need an antibiotic or if he's going to need surgery for his foot. I don't know. But he's he's a very sweet boy. Very sweet boy. That would be awesome, average girl. Sharing it out. Yay. And yeah, I got to think of a name. See how big he's so big. He's bigger than any guinea pig I've had. And friendlier. He doesn't run from me typically. When I talk to him, he's very curious and he'll watch me. He does need a bit of a bath. And hey, David, how are you doing? I need to put some ointment on his foot. When we're done this live, how is everybody? I see the numbers jumped up. But yeah, I'm appealing to anybody who will feel led to help that this little guy needs a vet visit. He's got an infection on his foot. Very severely neglected by previous owner. And I had to take him. I had to take him, but I need to come up with money to take him to the vet so that he can get the treatment he needs so his foot can get better, whether it's an antibiotic for it to get better or if it needs to be amputated or whatever. Just something so that he could be a happy, healthy guinea pig again. I knew what you meant. My sweetheart. He's shedding all over me. But yeah, he's a good boy. It's a beautiful day. It's cool, but a beautiful day. Let's see what the temperature is. 51 degrees. So it is a gorgeous day. My parents received snow the other day, you guys. Snow. It's already snowing in parts of Canada. Are you making little noises? Hmm? Everybody's so quiet. Do you hear him? Are you making happy noises? I took him because he wasn't in a good place to start out. And hello, how are you? And he just came home yesterday, so just today, David. This morning I had to take my son into work and clean out a couple of mouse bins because I worked 11 hours yesterday, so I didn't have a chance to clean them out, and they needed it today. So I did it before my live. Hey, happy noises, huh? You making happy noises? Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're snuggling. What's my plans for today? Uh, got a water change to do on a tank. I gotta change out his paper towel in the cage because he can't have normal bedding because of the his foot. Um, and then relaxing a lot because I had a really long day yesterday. So yeah, I'm gonna take it easy today. I'll probably do a live stream tonight. Our pickle live stream. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name, but hello, how are you? I am in the US in Indiana. Oh, yes, the wound has been drained. It surely has. Yep, yep. So he's getting an antibiotic ointment on it right now. Or currently. Hey, J Dog. Work is going well. Work is going well. Yes, yes, J Dog, guinea pig. He was very, very, very neglected by previous owner. So I have bathed him. He needs another one, but I have bathed him because he was filthy. Uh, cut his nails because they were like ram's horns curling around. Um, and an infection has developed on his foot that I'm now taking care of. But yeah. And I'm looking for a name for him. He's a very, very sweet boy. Hi. Very, very sweet boy, and it makes me very sad that he wasn't taken care of because any animal deserves that, and he is a sweetheart. Less skittish than any guinea pig I've ever owned, and he got a very raw deal. You're from Turkey. Wow. Long way. Yep. I know. I've heard of Turkey. Yep, I have. Yes, and Indiana in the US is where I am from. Am I having Thanksgiving? I will be. Yep. Not Canadian Thanksgiving because I'm not in Canada, but my parents will be having their Canadian Thanksgiving. Um, but then my family will be celebrating in November for our Thanksgiving. Yes, I'm in the USA. Fuzzball. I've been back and forth with a bunch of names, but I can't really decide on one, huh? Yeah, you're making happy noises. Don't hear happy noises very much. Oh, nope. Nope. Not a fan. Not a fan. We're not going to get into politics, but I am not a fan of that person. Do you hear his noises? Hi. Oh, very cool. So you're speaking in Turkish, so that's why the rest of us are like, what? Chipper? Chipper? Mm, he's so sweet. Yes, Piggy Squeaks. I missed Piggy Squeaks, especially Happy Piggy Squeaks. Yes, Happy Piggy Squeaks. Mm-hmm. Are you happy boy? Are you a happy boy? Are you trying to go someplace? Mm-hmm. But yeah. Oh, and guys, I got to do my breeding video. I didn't do breeding videos the last 2 days. 2 days? Or at least yesterday. One of the female mice is pregnant, I've noticed. So I removed her from the rest into her own bin so she can prepare herself. But I have a pregnant mouse. I probably have another one. There are probably others since I have 9 females, but only one of them is showing at this point. Hey, Mama Q. Yeah, he was a neglected guinea pig, so I brought him home yesterday, and I'm still trying to choose a name. Taking care of an infection on his foot, hoping to be able to get him to the vet to see if they could give him, like, what can be done for him. Like, I want to check his overall health too. Maybe find out if they can decipher how old he is. Which one? I don't know. It's one of the females. One of the females. It's hard to tell them apart. They look alike. It very possibly is the second one that I brought home since she's been there the longest, other than the one that had the babies before. You have a name idea? Olaf? Olaf? Do you want to be Olaf? Huh? Hi. Yeah, he's got an infection on his foot, and hopefully all he will need is an antibiotic. My concern is that he might need it amputated, like surgery for amputation, because it is changing color. It's turning black, and I don't think that's good. It's definitely swollen twice the size. But yeah, he definitely. Hi, honey. Hope they can give you alternative treatment so it's like a bit, especially because it's his front foot. Yeah. It's here, I'll show you. He's definitely got an open wound on it too, though. So this is his normal foot. Okay, this is his normal foot. Sorry, dude. This is his this is his bad foot. And there's the wound on the bottom. It's huge. And it's swollen and it's not pink anymore. So yeah. There was the other day a lot of pus drained out of that foot. Gross, but true. I have 9 female mice. They're for feeders. They're not pets, they're feeders. But I gotta have the parents to breed for the feeders. I do not have 9 piggies. No, he's my only piggy. Really? Which breeding for feeders is still going to be really tough because the mice are really cute. Hi. The mice are really cute. So it's going to be really hard for me to. That would not surprise me, Mama Q, that it was bad cage care because he was neglected. Epsom salt bath, I will give that a try. I'll definitely give that a try. But yeah. How come I see a comment with no name? Who is that? I don't think it smells. Can I smell your foot? I'm being weird. No. But yeah, he's happy otherwise. And he's not acting like he's in pain, but I want to definitely take care of that foot. So I'm going to do anything that I can for him. Yeah, exactly. It would make sense with being neglected. Von Treese Sturgis. Hello, how are you? But yeah, so hopefully soon we'll have some mouse babies. Um, one of Ian's rats is on antibiotics. She was at the vet Saturday. She's got 2 antibiotics, a pain and an inflammatory med and an antibiotic because she escaped the cage and Brinley grabbed her. Um, so we wanted to be safe and make sure that she was okay. She's got a bit of a swelling on her belly. Um, so she's on some meds for that. Bella is probably upstairs like she usually is. This is a guinea pig, but I do have a bunny. Yeah, I'll definitely look that up and do what I can for his foot because it looks painful, but he walks around on it and all of that. But I won't give him any harsh bedding until it improves. I don't want to give him harsh bedding anyway, but definitely something that he can walk around on that's soft so that he doesn't hurt his foot. Well, I don't know if there's no pain. He's not acting like he's in pain, but animals hide their pain when they're in pain if they can. So, um, a while back, the couple of guinea pigs that I had, the last I had, trying to remember what I did have Augie and Lily. Augie passed away. Lily, I went ahead and rehomed because I didn't want her to be alone when she was used to having somebody, so I rehomed her. But Augie passed away in my hands, which was very sad. He doesn't look like he favors it. I'll have to get me some Epsom salt. He also feels like around here, now that I've really been handling him more, he's got what feels like a cyst right here. So I wouldn't mind getting him into the vet anyway, um, to find out just his overall health, like I said, because yeah, there's a cyst or something right here. Hey, Doreen. No, this isn't Lily. This is a boy. I don't have a name for him yet. Yeah. This is the most noise he's made. But I can't, honestly, I don't know when the last time was that he was cuddled. Being so neglected. Yeah, they're very good at hiding their pain, especially when they're a prey animal, because if they show pain, even if they are in pain, if they show pain in the wild, they would be picked off. Stanley. Hey, demi goddess. What's it like taking care of a guinea pig? Guinea pigs are a lot of work. Guinea pigs, guinea pigs are a lot of work. I also have a rabbit. Also a lot of work. They're not for everybody. I actually find it easier to take care of the rats. The rats are a lot easier to take care of. Yeah, he suggested Stumpy, but that's when we thought that he was going to have his foot lopped off. But I'll be very happy if what treatment he needs is very minimal. Can you? I think you can. I haven't. I mean, I know that guinea pigs can be litter box trained. It takes some patience. I know they can be litter box trained. Um, kind of like rabbits too. Rabbits and rats and guinea pigs, they can be litter box trained. My rabbit is. Yeah, it is work. You gotta definitely keep up on the upkeep, cleaning out enclosures and stuff like that. You used to walk your piggy on a leash. My other piggies weren't as snuggly. They wanted to just do their own thing. They didn't mind when you pet them, but they didn't care to be picked up. He apparently doesn't even mind being picked up. He doesn't run. Um, and as you can see, he's just making happy noises as he sits here. They can learn their name, yes. They can learn their name or a sound. There is somebody on YouTube that's got multiple guinea pigs, and rather than calling them, they're all in the same enclosure, and rather than calling them all by name, she just makes a specific sound and they all come running. She cleans her cage, feeds, waters, brushes, bathes, all that. That's good, yeah. He needs another bath. He's got pee stains on his underbelly. Um, so he needs to have a bath. I know, you're just a happy guy. You're a happy guy. Unfortunately, after I didn't have my other guinea pigs, I got rid of all their stuff. You just took a poop, didn't you? I got rid of all their stuff. I have a coworker who's willing to give me a hide that she has extra. Because I don't have any more hides. I bought a hay rack and a water bottle yesterday for him. Um, and we have a food dish, but I got rid of the hides. So she's going to give me a hide. What are we doing, huh? You want to hold him? Pets teach really good responsibility. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. But you also got to be willing to, as the parent, take over if they slack. Which is why I told my kids, You can get yourself a pet when you have money to take care of it, you know, unless I was willing when they were younger. Obviously, if they are too young to have a job, that's one thing. Um, but my kids, like my son has his own rats. He pays for them. He pays for vet visits. He pays for food. He paid for the cage. Like he takes care of them. Obviously, when he's not here and he's visiting with his dad, I take care of them, but we have that understanding. What age can you get them? Like how young can you get them? You can get them young babies, like several weeks old or whatever. I don't know how old he is. Um, I'm hoping a vet can tell me that. But guinea pigs are unlike other rodents where a lot of like mice, rats, hamsters, anything like that, they're born naked, with eyes and ears closed, kind of like with puppies and kittens. Their eyes aren't open, their ears aren't open. Guinea pigs are born with a full body of hair, eyes and ears open, teeth, and within hours of being born, they're running around like the other guinea pigs. They'll still nurse, but they also will already start eating what the adults eat. They're unlike other rodents, which is really cool. I don't have an appointment just yet. I just brought him home last night. Oh, now you've got a name. Happy noises. Why are you barking? Okay, okay. Bella, you're freaking him out a little bit. I'm going to go put him back just so he can potty if he wants to potty. I will be right back. Go back in, eat and drink, and go to the potty. And I'm covered in hair. I am covered in white hair. I need lint brush. Lint brushes are good. Yeah, I've got rats and mice. My mice aren't typically pets, they're for feeders. Where's the end of this sticky thing? So none of my mice have names, but I've got rats. And yeah, I don't breed my rats. I've got all females. Um, I do breed the mice because I need them for feeders, to sell as feeders. I did have one litter of mice already, and I've got a female that is showing that she is pregnant now. She's got a belly, so I'll have to start keeping an eye on that for when she has her babies. They're very good at parenting their babies, so it's not like I have to do anything special once they're born because they take care of that. But you leaving? Oh, who's leaving? Okay, Mama Q, have a good day. Um, but she is pregnant, and so I moved her aside from the others so that because gestation is only 20 days, so from start to finish, pregnancy is not that long. Yeah, I've got two dogs. One barking up here, one barking outside, and I think the one in here can hear the other one barking, so she thinks there's something to bark at. So she's just gonna bark because she can. Now I smell like guinea pig. You prefer owning cats? How many animals do I have altogether? I've got two dogs, one cat, one rabbit, um, I have 5 rats. My son has 4. We've got 6 fish tanks. And did I say mice? The mice are breeders, though. Ooh, Brinley outside has Staffy in her. She is American Bulldog mix. She's mostly American Bulldog, but she's a quarter Staffy. Everybody mistakes her for a pit bull, though. And then we have a Shih Tzu upstairs. Shih Tzu I got from, she's 4. She just turned 4. Well, she didn't just turn 4. She turned 4 in April. We got her when she was 8 weeks. Brinley outside just turned 3 in September. And we got her when she was, I think, 6 or 7 weeks. Yeah, I know what a Staffy is, exactly. Everybody mistakes them for a pit bull. Mine is American Bulldog, half American Bulldog, a quarter Staffy, and a quarter German Shepherd. But she looks like a pit bull, which technically she looks like an American Bulldog. I mean, if you look up American Bulldog, that's what she looks like. But I also had my brother-in-law's parents had a Staffy, and everybody was scared of her, but she wouldn't hurt a fly. She was the sweetest thing. Her name was Felon, but she was the sweetest thing. The cat, did I say? Yeah, my cat is 6 years old. Um, yeah, I'm not allowed to get attached to the mice. That's difficult, but um, the cat is 6 years old. We got her when she was 8 weeks. Um, the rats are all young. They're all less than a year old. I think the oldest rats we have are about 6 months old. Um, and rats don't have long lifespans, 2 to 3 years, so it's going to go quickly. My son's girlfriend has 17 rats, and 2 of them are elderly, like they're 3 years old. She takes such good care of those rats. Um, for them to be 3 years, a couple of them to be 3 years old is amazing to me. Because rodents are actually small animals like rabbits and guinea pigs and mice and rats and hamsters. Um, they're all prone to respiratory problems. Um, and for them to survive to their entire lifespan is awesome. What kind of infection does the rat have to need any? She got attacked by the dog. So it was more of a preventative. It's a pain med and anti-inflammatory because she was grabbed by the dog, and she's got some swelling. She had escaped the cage, which occasionally happens because rats are very, very smart. But the dog noticed her, and usually the dog isn't out when the rats are out. Are you going to get a companion from this guinea pig? That I am not sure. I do know they need companions for the most part. There are some guinea pigs that just don't do well with a companion. Um, I did have a companion for one of my other guinea pigs. All my other guinea pigs that I had in the past all had companions, and um, uh, when I had taken one in on its own, I did get a companion. I had 4 before, and they were together. Um, my last one that I had, I rehomed because I didn't get another companion for her. But when when they tried, the person who adopted her, um, had other guinea pigs, and she did not do well with them. She did not want them. She is she ended up going to a rescue, and they're keeping her as a lone guinea pig. Um, but I'm gonna see how he does first. Um, because I don't want to bring in another one if, something happens to him. I'm too clumsy to have a rodent. I might end up accidentally dropping or stepping on the poor thing. Oh, yeah, we never take the rats out to hang out with us or the guinea pig if the big dog is in here. The little dog doesn't care. The big dog does. She has learned to accept the rabbit. She doesn't bother the rabbit. But when it comes to the rats and the mice, she would love to play with it. And that's, I think, what she tried to do with my son's rat this weekend. She didn't mean to hurt. If she wanted to hurt it, it would be dead. Um, but yeah, I want to worry about his foot first before I bring in anything else. We're just talking about pets, Jaden. Yeah, I have two dogs, a cat, a rabbit. I have 5 rats. My son has 4. I've got feeder mice that they're not pets. I'm breeding them for feeders because there is a feeder shortage and a lot of people are getting reptiles that need to eat. And there are not many places in my city that have live feeders. So a little side business with that. I will not do it for the rats though because I have rats as pets and I don't want to breed those for feeders. But I do the mice for feeders. And we have fish tanks. So there's one here, and then I have 3 other little ones and 2 larger ones with different fish. Everybody's taken care of. To the best of our ability, everybody is taken care of. What do I feed them all? Well, dogs eat dog food, the cat eats cat food, the rabbit and the guinea pig have their food and hay. They have to have hay 24/7 available to them. Um, veggies. The rats have their food and they get veggies and things like that for supplements. They got vitamin. They get multivitamins. Hello, Ratliff. How are you doing? You want to see the bunny? She's not fond of being picked up. Bunnies don't like to be picked up. Um, so she loves attention. She just doesn't like being picked up. She wants attention on her own terms. So when I pay attention to her, I go in there and I sit with her. She comes to me for attention, but I don't restrain her. The only time I restrain her is if she needs her nails clipped. They all have cages, but they all get to come out. They all get to come out and have floor time or hang out on person time. The rats hang out on us when they're not in their cage. The guinea pig was just out. The mice stay in their cages. I do not have a snake, no, because my fear would be that I'd get a snake that would only want to eat live, and I can't do it. I can't feed live. I'll breed them and sell them, and whatever the mice, but I wouldn't be able to feed live. And there are some people that say their snakes just won't eat frozen thawed. They want live, and I can't. I can't do it. I look at their faces, the little rodent faces, and I can't do it. Do I have kids? I have older kids. I have my youngest is 17. Thank you, Ratliff. Years ago, before I had kids, when I had my first rabbit, he did free roam the house. He had a cage for when I wasn't home and for when I was and at night. But other than that, he roamed the house. Which at that point, then you got to really baby proof because they like to chew. No, all the rats, all of my rodents are healthy. I mean, there is a risk of rat bite fever, but my rats don't bite. They've never bitten. I've been bitten by a guinea pig. I've been bitten by hamsters. Never been bitten by my rats. I have two dogs. I need more stink. I'm not good with wild rats. Nope, nope, nope. Domesticated, I'm good with. I'll kiss them. I'll hang out with them, but not wild rats. No. Oh, my son is 17. My daughter is 20, and my stepdaughter is 20, and my stepson is 20, almost 22. But my son, my youngest is a son, and he's 17. Where are all the pets now? Well, I got a dog right here. I got a cat right here. She's blending in. There's a cat right here. The dog, my Shih Tzu just walked that way. Probably just saw her. My other dog is outside. My rabbit is right across from me. The guinea pig is right across from me. Um, the mice are on top of the guinea pig cage. The rats are upstairs. I do not have birds. Yes, and I have goldfish, two goldfish, and two giant snails behind me. I got three smaller fish tanks on the other side of the room, a bigger fish tank back there, hiding behind this one, and a bigger fish tank on this side of me. But I do not have birds. I would love to, but right now, no birds, especially because of the cat. The cat doesn't care about the rats, but she probably would the birds. Yeah, there was a cat there the whole time. She loves to be on camera. Don't you? She blends in. If she wasn't moving, she blends in. She's a good girl. If we hold a rat in front of her face, she'll be like, "Get that away." She does not care. She'll watch them. And the guinea pig cage that I used to have did not have a top on it, and they would watch. Sometimes they'd jump in with them, but they never harmed them. Other people are like, "I can't." My cat would like. My cats didn't care. What do you mean for walk or play? The dog that's outside. I put her out to potty, and she just hangs out there a little bit, barks at the world going by. Who takes care of them? It's a joint effort for the dogs and the cats. You know, the whole family. The cats and the dogs belong to the whole family. Um, 4 of the rats belong to my son, so he takes care of them. When he's not here, I do, because he goes back and forth between me and his dad. 2 of the 2 largest fish tanks my husband takes care of, they're his. The other fish tanks, like this one and my other smaller ones, those are my responsibility. The rabbit's my responsibility. The other rats and the mice are my responsibility. Oh, it's a Midwest guinea pig habitat. They don't come with tops. You can order tops for them, but my guinea pigs were never where they were always in a room that could be shut so that the dog didn't get them, because that would be the risk. Um, and the cats typically weren't in there. So if they were in the main room, they were up high so the dog couldn't get them. Um, but the guinea pigs can't get out and the dog couldn't get to them. Oh, those are movies. Where am I going? Movies and games. But I do love to read. I have a bookshelf upstairs full of books. The guinea pig cage that this one is in, it does have a top, but he's not even up. He's not on the floor either because of the dog. Um, it is a company I used to work for. Why are you barking? That's why she's barking. Yeah, somebody's walking by probably. I do work now, yes. I work at a pet store. But this company is home health care for developmentally disabled, which I did for a little over a year. Oh, I have ESP. Yes, I work at a pet store. I am a kennel tech and take care of the animals at the pet store. Yeah, it wasn't until I was at the pet store that we got the rats. Because I wasn't a rat person before that, but then I kind of fell in love with them. Do I ever feed my what? Yeah, I have a heart for animals. I really do. Do you ever feed your snakes chicken eggs? You must be talking to someone else since I don't have snakes. I'm not a vegetarian. I would be if I had to slaughter my own animals. For meat, I would be a vegetarian. And in fact, on my way to dropping my son off at work today, I hit a squirrel and I felt horrible. I was aware of where it was, and at the last minute, it darted in front of me, and I knew I hit it. I looked in the rear view mirror and I saw that I ran it over, and it was killing me. If I had to survive on my own in the wild, I would die because I wouldn't be able to slaughter anything. If I had chickens, I'd eat the eggs. I'd collect eggs and eat the eggs. I couldn't slaughter the chickens. Like, that's just me. Oh yes, at the pet store we have snakes. Yes. So what was the so at the store the snakes just get the mice or rats because we have the feeders, the live feeders. So the snakes once a week will come back into the kennel area and get the size they need, whether it be a pinky, a fuzzy, a hopper, a rat. The reason I ask is because I catch snakes eating my, yeah, they would. They definitely would if they could. Hey, Barry. Cheaper to feed them chicken eggs. It depends on because snakes only eat like once a week. Sometimes some snakes only eat once every 2 weeks. Um, and all they need is one, the appropriate size rodent. Um, so in the end, like our most expensive feeder is a large rat, and that's like 7.99, I believe. The mice are when you get them from a pet store, they're going to be a little bit more expensive because the store buys them from wherever they're getting them, so they have to also mark them up to profit from it. But our adult mice are like $2.60, I think, or 2.80. Maybe they're 2.89, something like that. So they're really not that bad when you're only if you've got one snake that you're only feeding once or once every 1 or 2 weeks. It's not that bad. I'm not scared of I'm not scared of domesticated snakes like pet snakes. I don't want to run into a wild one, especially venomous. I don't live where there are crocodiles, so I don't worry about that. Hey, Eric, you're at work. You're home from school today. What's wrong, Barry? You have to work Halloween? That stinks. That stinks. Halloween is on a Thursday, correct? That's my day off. Excuse me. You're sick? That's not good. What you got? Get better. What kind of animals do people eat in the US? Well, when people are hunting, I don't know. I'm not a hunter, but deer, moose, uh, quail, turkey, um, I basically, pork, beef, chicken, turkey. Not a lot of pork, not even a lot of beef for me anyway. Yeah, there are some even around here you can get like chocolate covered insects, and I think that's disgusting. Yeah, beef, pork, and chicken are the biggest meat choices in the US. You mostly eat chili and hot dogs. Oh my goodness. And fish. Fish. Can't forget the fish. I'm not big on a lot of seafood. Some fish, but it's got to be cooked a certain way. Hot dogs, all the leftovers from the meat. You're at 207? That's awesome. You're going to go live right now. I can't be there if I'm here, turd. I'm probably going to go live tonight, though, because I can. I can do the pickle stream tonight, guys. I have two phones. Yeah, but I can't I can't stream yours while I'm streaming mine. I can't have your sound on. I mean, I can go to it, but speaking of which, I have a text message and I don't know who it's from. Oh. Oh. My son asked me if I can bring his rat and his work uniform to where he's staying. Because he couldn't before because they have a sonar type thing to keep rodents and insects and stuff out of the house. But I guess they're going to turn the sonar off so he can take care of his rat. Shoelaces are what make hot dogs taste so good. Shoelaces? What now? I don't. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I use it because it's easier to stream from, and I can screen share if I need to, or use the link for myself because sometimes I will pull up the join from my phone so you guys can see the other, like the mice or whatever. What do you mean, average girl? Shoelaces are what makes hot dogs taste so good. Shoelaces. I'm so confused. I've got like an explosion of requests to follow me on Instagram. I don't know why all of a sudden. Oops. Oh, you didn't know they put shoes in hot dogs? Ew. Ew. That's that's disgusting. Oh, like the wait. Are you pulling my leg, average girl? Shoes? No, I don't have a monkey. Yeah, there are a lot of places that won't allow pet monkeys. You need a license for that to own them, or um, you can't at all. These snails are illegal some places. They're not illegal here. They're illegal to sell, but they're not illegal to own. But there are some places that are illegal to own. We're just not a state that's illegal to own. There are some fish that are illegal to own. Actually, I wouldn't mind, average girl, how I was thinking of taking the extra 55-gallon fish tank out of the garage, cleaning it, making sure it holds water, um, switching them over and all of that. I almost want to, because the store where I work has piranhas. Down the wormhole has piranhas. Well, we have piranhas. They're not very big right now because they're young. And there's a part of me that wants to set up that other 55-gallon and put them in it. Get some piranhas. They're really cool looking fish. Okay, I thought you were joking. I was a little bit worried there for a minute. I'm like, what now? A lot of times an animal will be illegal because they're considered invasive, because a lot of people will abandon them outside. Release snails into rivers or lakes. I've even seen a rabbit roaming the neighborhood that wasn't a wild rabbit. It was a domesticated rabbit that somebody didn't want anymore and just let it go. People do that and it's ridiculous. And it ends up causing more harm than good. People will release things into the wild that shouldn't be released. And then they're considered invasive. They cause problems. So a lot of cases they'll be illegal to have. Or it's unethical, or it's an animal that shouldn't be caged. I hear a radio. Somebody's playing a radio really loud. Was The Walking Dead on yesterday? Did it start? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to watch it. I religiously watch The Walking Dead, but I had to work all day yesterday. Yes. Hey, Trevor. Barry, you're silly. No, I figured that didn't sound right, but I was like, wait, what now? What are you trying to do to me? Piranhas are illegal there too. They're not illegal here. They're apparently not illegal in places in Canada because Dee from Down the Wormhole, who's been in here, she has piranhas, and they're clearly not illegal here because they're at our pet store. Um, but yeah, they're when I saw them, I was like, oh, those are pretty cool looking, and they're not very expensive, and you could see their teeth. But I was like, I said to my coworker who works in the fish area, I was like, how do you water change those tanks? Like, how do you take care of those tanks? If you have got to put your hands in the water. He actually said that piranhas have they're going to be piranha. We think of piranhas as meat goes in the water and they're like. These piranhas are skittish. They will not necessarily like come at you. They're skittish, but they do eat meat. So What season am I on? I'm on the current season. So that's why I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got to watch. If it's back on the air again, they've already put up the first episode. I'm going to have, or aired the first episode. I'm going to have to go back and watch. I've never seen Dexter. I like Friends. I haven't seen every episode of it, but I've never heard of Narcos. One of my favorite series is Reba. I have the whole DVD collection of that. I also have I Love Lucy, every single one. I've seen every single one of Dick Van Dyke. I've seen every single one of Andy Griffith. I like the old ones, like some of the old ones. Andy Griffith, Dick Van Dyke, I Love Lucy. I've seen every episode, and I Love Lucy is my favorite. I have every one. Um, and then Reba. I've seen all of those, and my husband got me those for, I think, Christmas one year. All the seasons. Lucy, no, the I Love Lucy TV series that was from back black and white back in the 50s. What's the one show? What? Oh, Wilfred? I've not seen that either. The one show, Pass, you know. What? You know how many shows are out there? How am I supposed to know which show you're talking about? Oh, the Jeffersons. Moving on up to the east side. That I don't to that deluxe apartment in the sky. See, now when you give me a reference, I know what you're talking about. Wow, that long. I don't see a lot of movies anymore. When I do, it's usually like a date night with my husband, which we haven't done a movie in a while. Movies are expensive. The movie ticket itself, maybe not, but the food is, if you eat the food. And I am, when I go to a movie, I have to have a big old thing of popcorn and a pop. So at that point, then it's expensive. especially if you're going with more than just one person. Like, it's expensive when tickets can easily be like $9. So the tickets aren't bad, but they don't movie theaters don't make money off of the movie tickets. They make money off the food. And the thing of popcorn is about as much as the ticket. You're not supposed to sneak stuff in, Barry. If you have to sneak it, it's wrong. Do you have what's MJR? See, I'll get sidetracked if I'm watching a movie at home, but if I'm watching a movie in a movie theater, I'm glued. I don't know what MJR is. You can repeat it, but that doesn't mean I know what it is. You're silly. Hey, Lewis. My husband fell asleep at one movie, and it was because it was a movie I picked. We always, usually, when we go to the movies on a date, it's an action movie. But I picked one that was less action, more of a almost like a chick flick, and he fell asleep. I was like, well, it's like that was an expensive nap you took. Thanks. I just figured maybe we can go for the dinner and a movie and actually see a date movie and not something that's a kill 'em up, bang bang, shoot 'em type movie. But he couldn't do it. It's actually cool here. It's sunny, but it's cool. Our temperature right now is 54 degrees Fahrenheit, but sunny. You're silly because you said MJR and I don't know what that is, and then you repeated it like I would know what it is just because you repeated it. That's why you're silly. Yeah, see, MJR could stand for so many things. Excuse me. Excuse me again. I need to eat something. The animals have eaten. I haven't. Math just rocks. That's a lie. I can come to it depending on when it is. Ian apparently wants me to bring him his rat and his uniform that he forgot. So I'll be leaving probably in a couple of hours to do that. Magic Jerry rig. That's because you do it from a channel where you have no subscribers, you bonehead. Do it from this current one. You've got subscribers. Then you won't be lonely. Ooh, you built a ramp for your RC. Ah. You know, Ian told me that the other day he just chilled. He had a pop, he had a snack, and he went out the went out his bedroom window and sat on the kitchen roof. And he's just like, I was just chilling out on the roof, hanging out, eating my snack, and watching Netflix. I was like, oh, I want to do that. I want to go sit on the roof. The only part of the roof we could sit on is the kitchen roof because it's lower and he can climb out the window and it's right there. I want to do that. I want to go sit on the roof. Yes, I do like I like road trips. I definitely like road trips. When my family lives in Canada and it's about 800 and some odd miles and we drive. I love it. I love traveling when it comes to driving road trips. Yes, I want to watch your gaming streams, average girl. The sacred talk about he forgot his hat and his apron. So he's borrowing his cousin's hat because his cousin works the same place and he's off today. So he's borrowing his cousin's hat right now and probably his apron. Um, Fish tank. Um, but yeah, he wants me to bring that for the next time that he works, where if they work at the same time, he can't borrow. Um, but he also wants me to bring his rat because she's on medication and he wants to be able to take care of her. So she gets this medication every 24 hours. It's an antibiotic and a pain med. Hey, Rattletrap. Take us all to the roof. I thought about doing my live out there today, but it's a little bit chilly. Plus, I would be like plain view to across the street. They're having their shingles on the roof changed. And I'd be like right up there with all the workers, and they'd probably wonder why I'm talking to myself on the roof. So I was going to wait until they're not doing that. I didn't want to draw attention to myself talking to myself on the roof. But when they're not there, I'll do it. Maybe not in the winter because it'll be chilly. It's, yeah, the big bottles because they're syringes. They have to put each day's dose. Yeah, she's got all her doses are in a syringe. So she had her dose today, and she'll get one of these and one of those tomorrow, same time, same place. Yeah. Ah, what's okay? I can't get this one open now. Mm, mm. Why doesn't it open? Great. Apparently, these bottles are me proof. Seriously? I just opened. She's only got one more dose in here for this. I'm apparently gonna have to break it open. I don't know, Rattletrap. We don't talk anymore. Um, had a bit of a falling out. So I haven't seen her since, unfortunately. Well, I don't know if it's unfortunate, it depends. But yeah, we don't talk anymore. So I can't get the dang thing open. This is for an animal, guys. Jaden, this is for an animal. Anti-inflammatory pain med because she was attacked by a dog and it was a rat. So I can't get the lid off. What's for supper? I'm not sure. Hopefully Ian can get this open because she's only got one more dose in here. Damn. My carpal tunnel is gonna, my hands are starting to hurt because I can't get this damn thing off. Why? Three hours of sleep only? I got about 4 hours Saturday night because we were sitting at the emergency vet with the rat to get these meds. Oh, that sucks, Barry. You got the stomach flu? Why does this not come off? I opened it just a second ago, for heaven's sakes. I can't, my hands. I have carpal tunnel, so, and my hands are recovering from yesterday of 11 hours of work. I wish. If I worked there, they provide you free food while you're working. Like my son, when he works, he'll eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And he doesn't have to pay for it. Okay. I am going to have to crack this open with a hammer. He just asked a question, Barry. It's all good. Is that my kid? I get that food in a bowl. Okay. I'm trying to pry it open. It doesn't want to turn. It doesn't want to pop off. I'm going to have to crack open this dang thing. It's only one more dose, so I don't need the bottle after that, but sheepers. I am, but I can't get it open. And sometimes my carpal tunnel is so bad that I can't even open a water bottle. So, I mean, this, for some reason, use your teeth. I'll break my teeth. I'm old. I'm old. You know, I'm the oldest one that works at the pet store. I could be everybody's mother. No, not really. The next oldest person other than me is 30 years old. So I am way old. I was like, just don't call me mom because there are, a couple people that work there that call me their work mom. I told him don't do that because he's 30. Don't call me mom. Ah! Yeah, I'm gonna have to bust this open. I don't know why. Now my hands hurt. Oh, you're gonna have to take some of these pain meds. Put butter on it. Oh, geez. Yeah, yeah. The oldest person, other than the next oldest person, is 30 years old. So that tells you I'm still way older. It makes me feel old, you guys. It makes me feel old. Oh. And I didn't say dorky. I like the people I work with. Oh, that one is not stuck. This one is. Why doesn't it turn, you guys? Pocket knife. Oh, see, now my hands are shaking because I strained. I'm getting into this bottle. I will let you know if I cut a limb off. I'm going to bring him his medication with his rat, and he's going to go, what happened to this bottle? Oh, I locked myself out of it. Ha ha! Ha ha! Now it doesn't close, but there's only one more syringe, and he only needs it for tomorrow. I can label it and put it in the other bottle. Can I call you Mom? It's a push cap. It's actually not. It doesn't say push to open. Push down and turn. It doesn't say that. In fact, this one, see what I did on that bottle was close it this way when it goes on this like this. I put it on upside down. Although it looks like you can. Not child safe. It says it's not child safe. I had to cut it off. Not child safe. I would cry if a child got into that, and I couldn't. Well, the one of them that calls me her work mom is only like 19, so I cut it off. See? I cut it off. I'm going to label it, put it in a baggie so that he knows that this is a separate one from what's in there. I got it open. It's passion. Passion for pets. Cat freed himself by loving on the door. He opened it himself by loving on the door. Oh, hush up. A child would not have been able to get into that. I don't think so. And if they can, I want to know the secret. That's why it's not child safe. It requires sharp objects to open it. That's right. Yeah, he got this pocket knife. It's like a wooden handle, multi-tools, got a screwdriver, a corkscrew. He doesn't need the corkscrew. Um, Knife, scissors. I think it's got scissors. Can opener, all that good stuff. Niagara Falls, New York. That was the one and only time we've been to Niagara Falls on the US side. I usually am always on the Canadian side. But that year, we were on the US side. Show us your roof. The reason I'm weak is because I got carpal tunnel. It affects your strength. And it hurts. And this morning, my hands were swollen when I got up. I was twisting. I was pushing and twisting. I was pulling. It wasn't coming off. There are like these notches in the lid. See the notches? And then there are like notches there, and it wouldn't turn. It wouldn't turn. So avoid the notches. This now twists when you put it on the other side. Could always use a pocket knife with a corkscrew. I am dual. I am Canadian. I was born in Canada, so initially Canadian, and then I moved to the U.S. in 1999, and about 5 or 6 years ago, I got my citizenship in the U.S. I didn't strip the lid. I cut it off with the knife. I like jammed it and cut it off because it's a thin plastic. You can bend it. Be 100% lazy. I am not a fan of Justin Bieber. I'm not a Justin Bieber fan. Yes, I was born in Canada. My parents still live there. I don't have any family besides my husband and my kids. I don't have any family that lives in the US. They're all in Canada. Hello, how are you? I can't read your name, so hello. Where do I put my I gotta throw a couple green beans in this tank later. That's one thing I still need to do. The fish ate. The snails need to still eat. And they like green beans, so I'll be throwing one of them in there, or a couple of green beans in. Ooh, barbecue chicken balls. Mmm. We had spaghetti last night. I don't know what I'm having today. Mohammed? All right. Welcome to the stream. Live, live, live. Live, live, live. I would prefer to move back. I actually would prefer to move back, but after I got divorced, it was easier to stay here for the sake of my child so that he could see his dad. Yeah, we got the street right in front of my house. Hey, Crystal, how are you? Canada is beautiful. Granted, my parents already got snowfall, but that's beside the point. My son is at work. My daughter's upstairs sleeping because she works third shift. And my stepson is in Tennessee. He's an adult. He lives in Tennessee. None of my kids, well, I was going to say none of my kids are in school, but my 17-year-old, my youngest, he's homeschooled. So he works during the day and does his schoolwork after. I didn't say I didn't want you to go live. There's a fly in here. I'm doing all right, Crystal. Doing all right. How long did it take you to learn our language? it I had to be here for a little bit before I kind of transitioned. Now my family says I sound like an American. When I first moved here, people said that I had a Canadian accent. Every now and then, I think one still pops out because even my son teases me um, with some things that I say. Um, when I first moved here, and I asked for instead of pasta sauce, I asked for pasta sauce, and everybody laughed at me. So it just took a little bit of time. I don't say A anymore. It's like a French English. So there are certain words that are spelled differently, or like an there. There are a lot of French in the part of Canada that I'm in. So we got some words that are spelled a French way. We got some words that are spelled like an English way, like color. Here, color is spelled COLOR. Where I grew up, color is COLOUR. Same with, the same difference with neighborhood and um, harbor, and, things that have OR here have OUR there. Um, Theater here is spelled THEATER. In Canada, where I grew up, it's RE at the end instead of ER. So, I'm not fluent in French, but I took French all from sixth grade all the way through high school. Pasta sauce. Pasta. It's pasta. I would say drama instead of drama. Um, Pasta instead of pasta. Uh, Llama instead of llama. We pronounce some things are pronounced different. It's the 70s where you're at, Crystal. It is 54 degrees here right now. 54. What? I can't remember what my high is. The high is only going to be 56 today. I kind of like it though. And thank you, Jaden. I know what that means. If South Park has taught me anything, it's that Canada is an entirely different, strange planet. Yeah, my husband has had me watch certain South Park episodes that tease Canadians. I don't speak Italian. Nope. My son took some Spanish because around here Spanish is a thing to take. I don't know Spanish. I can muddle my way. And if I go to France, I can muddle my way through a conversation. I'm looking. I see your stream, but your screen is black. Oh, it's only 45 seconds long, but because you're not live anymore, but the screen is black. Because you're under a blanket. What does that have to do with there's no picture? Did you speak? Because I don't have my volume on. This is what I'm hearing. Which is nothing. Oh, Trevor. You're silly. He did a 45-second live stream with no sound and no picture. I want to try live stream. I never did it before. I enjoy doing my live streams. It takes practice. It takes getting used to. The first few are going to be awkward. They were for me. But the more you do it, the easier it gets. Yes, Mr. Ward is Barry. Mr. Ward. The best way to deal with the trolls is to just ignore them. Ignore them, block them, kick them out. You can time them out. You can block them from your thing. A lot of the time they'll create new channels and come in, but just continue to do that. Ignore them. And like half the time when I have a troll that makes some sort of a rude comment or whatever, it just gets deleted with no acknowledgement. It's the best way to handle it. Don't take anything to heart. It's his other account. It's the one he's going live from with his 2 subscribers. Is there a way to earn money on YouTube Live? You get more you definitely get more watch time when you do live streams. I've already hit the amount of watch time that I need to be monetized, but I don't have the subscriber count yet. And then with the ads and super chats and things like that, you can earn a little bit, but you could probably sell stuff. I don't know how exactly that works. I haven't looked into all of the policies for that. You'd have to read the um, YouTube policy for selling things. Hey, Clara. Oh my gosh. Clara Hogan in the house. She hasn't been here in forever. How are you? Ugh. No, you don't get monetized until you hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. I've already hit the watch time, but I obviously don't have the 1,000 subscribers yet. Clara Hogan has been a supporter for a while. We just haven't seen her around in a long time. She is a pet girl. She's got pets. Oh, you have another Mr. Ward channel? I'm all confused. Well, I hope life is slowing down for you then, Clara. And my first video was a year and a half ago, I guess. It was a year ago in April, my first video, at least on this channel. You're not going to get people watching you, Barry, if you don't tell anybody. Jeepers, you can't tell me you're lonely in a live stream and not tell people that you're live so that they can come and you not be lonely. Silly boy. If trolls come in, ignore them. You're not gonna get better with your lives if you don't take chances. Oh, you're gonna make my head try and explain to you how to make a mod? Oh, we have been breeding baby bearded dragons and ball. Oh my gosh, I want a beardy! Oh my goodness. So much fun. I've been breeding mice for feeders, but I mean, I've only just started in the last month or so. I've had one mouse have a litter of babies, but those babies didn't make it. Um, but I've got another pregnant mouse now. I've noticed that she's getting around, so should be expecting some babies again here soon. I've just been collecting up my what is that noise out there? Collecting up my adults so that I have more than one litter at a time or whatever, or different stages, because I don't want to say all I can offer you is pinkies or all I can offer you is fuzzies. So I have to have so many females, and so I've just kind of been building up that first. But now I've got 9 females. I've got one adult male and a couple of young um, males that still need to become sexually mature so that they can help out. But I got 9 females and 3 males, which they typically say 3 females per male. So yeah, I'll bet you it's fun with the ball pythons too, though. Ooh, I want to see some videos. Have you been recording any of this for your channel? The breeding and stuff? That's the way it works, average girl. That's exactly the way it works. My cats preferred boxes. Oreo, before Oreo died, she would sit in the boxes all the time. She was always sitting in boxes. And even Shadow, if I bring something home and empty a box, she jumps in it. Even bags. You're done for. He's already paranoid about dying. Why would you tell him that? You got the flu. You're done for. You won't make it. Ugh. Yes, baby reptile. Oh, 4 weeks. Wow. I need to let the dog in. Oh, my eyes are itchy. My husband keeps bugging me to get the flu shot. He gets a flu shot every year. I've never gotten a flu shot. And he's like, you need to do it. You need to do it. And I'm like, why? I've never gotten one before. I usually get a bad cold or two, but I don't typically get the flu. And I've never had a flu shot. He's gotten the flu shot every year since he was in the Air Force, and he still continues to do it. I don't. I've never had. You shouldn't be drinking pop when you've got an upset stomach, Barry, unless it's like a Sprite or a um, ginger ale. Yes, I was sick all the time when I worked in daycare. I was sick all the time. He's going live. No problem, Clara. See ya, average girl. Have fun with your housework. I'm gonna have to wrap it up here soon too. I gotta clean out the guinea pig cage and feed myself. I haven't eaten yet. What time is it? It's 2:30 and I haven't eaten any food yet. And I need to clean out the empty rat cage so that I can bring that to my son so that he can take care of his rat that needs meds. 7:30 p.m. where you're at? It is 2:30 p.m. here. I'll be streaming again tonight probably, but you'll probably be in bed. Oh, excuse me. All right, well, I have been live for almost 2.5 hours, so it is time to go. I need to eat something. I need to clean the cage so that I can bring that to my son. I'm going to bring him his rat. I'm going to bring him his apron and his hat that he forgot. All that good stuff. Yeah. So usually around 2 a.m. for me. Yeah. Yeah, you need some people streaming at earlier times of the day for you. I'm glad you came in. I'm happy to see you again. So awesome. All right, I gotta run, guys. So hope everybody has a great day, and I will talk with you later. Bye.